Hello and welcome back to Alua Games. It's Tectonica time, and it looks like we are here with our completed advanced parts bus line, and we have all these, and I'm thinking about just trashing it all and starting over, and that's pretty much what I'm going to do. So it's time to rebuild our factory here. Now, I don't need to rebuild the ingot section, so I'm just going to kind of let that be. I want to get right here. Oh, there we go. Oh, I want that included. That included. There. And to do that, I had to crash the game. Oh, that hurts. Do not delete. Do not push the deletion zone. The result is a crashed game. And that is not what you want. So, this was an example of how to crash your game. You force it to delete more than it wants. Now, if you put your head through the map or fall through the map, it will warp you automatically to the elevator of that level. And if you try to force it to delete more than it wants, it'll just punish you. So, instead of watching the factory go all at once, let's just aim at these vertical shafts. So we don't want to destroy the bus line that we've worked so hard to create. And just get to destroying everything. Yay. Boom. We got so many up in the air. It's kind of funny. So I want to aim down low. Grab these three. Grab this one. Just head out this way. It's just a matter of getting it all down. Delete, delete, delete. Probably have too much in my pockets now for sure. And there. It looks cleaner. I'm not going to mess with those. And I'm going to just flip these back to the way they were. So when they pass through those, there's a stutter of time as it decides which direction to send the material. And if they're just on there randomly, it just slows it down. And we didn't get too far here. I don't think I took anything off that belt. And with that, I can repair that, delete this, repair, look down the lines, and this line here is probably the one that's got the most in it. And we're just gonna grab that real quick, and that's it. It is fully repaired. And I'm going to take the time to come over here and try and remember what all we have built and just stick it in here. And I'm going to keep those and those. I've got a lot of stuff here. Alright, we have built those. They go straight to the store. You know, we're not using purple anymore, or red. The only one we're using of the old ones is the blues. And those will probably be replaced soon. So yeah, I want to take these out of the store. And these out of the store. We don't need them. The greens, pause and then place. So we'll probably just move the greens on over. While we're at this. You know what? Yeah. I know we're getting new blue ones, I think. I don't know what color they'd be. We're just going to fill up on everything here. So for the pinks, I like to put them like that. And for the blues, well, let's leave them there, and we'll replace that section when we get to the upgraded part in the factory. And with that, we take a look at everything, and we do have a lot. I think I don't really need that. Or that. Wow. It's a lot of material, and I thought I already sorted it, but I guess I didn't. Now it's sorted, and we have ingots here as well. Oh, but we don't have these matched up for pickings, do we? No, we do not. All right. We start off with the iron, copper, steel, atlantum. Gotcha. That's what we switch those to. So we just say you are going to be iron. Just got to find that ingot. And you are going to be copper, which is right up here. And then we went to steel, and then Atlantum. And that's how we replace the parts. I see the blue there, picking away. I'm also thinking, no, he's fine. Alright, we go blue, green, pink, and we get rid of the rest. So we go down here, we see blue, and then we want green, and then pink. I see there's the new one. That's probably the new long reach one. I don't know what it's called, but if I clicked on it, would I find out? It's a long stack filter inserter. Well, we don't have none of those. And there's not a blank. This guy's picking up pinks and I don't want him to. So I'm going to set him to the new one as well. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to delete him. And delete him. Let's see what's in here. Nothing. And here, nothing. It all went up. Okay. That's where we want the pinks to go. The blues nowhere to go. And I got the feeling we might have missed some. Maybe a little bit of a mix-up in supplies up here. I'm going to take that away for now. See here, we got purples in here. Didn't want those in there. And we're trying to get rid of those. And I believe with that, that gets rid of the pinks. The greens. I like to have 3 bars of each. And just put the rest in storage. And the sushi chest, the dump chest is full. The sushi belt just goes around in circles, dumping everything on there. And whenever they see something they want, they just scoop it up. So as it comes by the iron, it'll scoop up. The iron is a old purple. Now it's pink. That should have upgraded all of them. I'm looking for that gray bottom. So yeah. Now he'll scoop up off the sushi line a little faster. And that's how you use a sushi line for a separator. Now I'm going to go to my list over here and we're going to take a look at the crank generator because we are running out of electricity. I guess we probably need to start with conveyor belts and assemblers than chests. And then maybe some inserters. And to get those started, I'm going to try and put them right in this area between the ingots, just to save on some room. I think I can do that. So I'm just going to start right here. And the first one's going to be the conveyor belt. So we always need conveyor belts. And with that, we try and find it. Now, we did have a bit of room up here. I'm thinking, yeah, let's put it right behind that square there. Just kind of right there on the line. And he wants electric motors. And see, before we had a bunch of stuff making stuff for electric motors and then inserting it, and now we just run the line out here to where we have electric motors on the bus belt. And find it. And it was one of the last things we made, so... Is that it right there? Yep, that's it. So we're just going all the way to the last one and pulling in those electric motors already. Alright, and then it also needs some Atlantum bars. And with that, we just go straight back and grab some Atlantum bars. Now, the last thing it wants is the level 2 conveyor belt. And I could build that here. And you know what? I will. This is the level 2 conveyor belt. And it wants copper components and Shiverthorn gel. For the copper components, I'm going to put another assembler down. Because we do not have those in our belt line. That is a part, not an advanced part. So we're just going to make that here. And we find the parts, go down, and see, it only requires copper. And we bring the belt in, and we find the copper, and pipe it in. We send it over here. And he also wants Shiverthorn gel. I don't know what my brain's thinking. We have a zipper formation, but if I need to go to the next line, I can do that right there. I don't. It's right there. And the sidewalk goes right up to it, so I'm just going to go up here and over and up. And pull in the Shiverthorn gel we need right there. Now he's wanting the original conveyor belt as well. So what I planned on doing is ejecting it there and just putting this line here. But I want to turn that off for a moment. And I want to put this here and feed it from there. And I want to just kind of get rid of this load of number 2 belts that I'm carrying in my pocket. That I think needs to get rid of. I have all this stuff in my pocket. Alright. Now all that's happening. We're still going to need another assembler. And it fits right here. And I'm just going to do a little bit of that. Actually, you know what? I can put that right there. Right here, like that. And we are working down here in the basement, looking for the original conveyor belt, which wants copper wire. So I gotta put another one down and get some basic parts, copper wire. And just like that, we're in need of a copper ingot and an iron ingot. I believe that is copper right there. Did I do that wrong? I did. And he wants an iron ingot. So I just go find him some iron. He's going to make these old-fashioned conveyors, and he's just going to pass them over to the new conveyor. And all that's going to work out to make level 2 conveyors, and it will not be functioning until you get rid of that. And this is going to be feeding out. And this is where those conveyor belts go in. And I want it over there. So I'm just going to have to that spot is under the wall. So we're going to come up here and over. Realize I'm going the wrong direction. Up and over. And now we have conveyor belts. Now we want the assembler. Alright, a level 2 assembler requires the old assembler, electric motors, and relay switches. Well, those two can come straight down. But what about the old factory? Well, it needs yellow inserters and iron frames. So we need iron frames, yellow inserters, and the yellow inserter needs mechanical components. Well, I've run out of room. I have room right here to add one more item. And if I made some stuff over here, could I let's find out. I really don't want to ruin the view of the lake over there. So I'm just going to push this way. And then I'm going to push this way. It's going to let me. I don't know how big of an area I need. I'm just chiseling out a little corner over here. And then I want to floor it. I didn't want to ruin that view, so I, tried to stay to the right of it. That might sound lame, but I like it. So I'm just gonna have a block line for another bus line as well. Copper wire, copper components. I'm gonna put them over there. And iron frames. I think I'm going to build a parts plant. Just basic parts. So I feel like if I shipped them in, I would use up everything on the elevator. Which is fine because it's at the store level, but we only have 6 slots left. And how many parts are there? There's not that many, right? There's more than 6. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh wait, takes iron, takes iron, takes copper, takes copper, takes copper, and takes iron and copper. I think maybe I will ship it in, because I have a place that just makes iron and copper, and I've just completely forgotten about it. And it's the very first level. And what a better place to make basic parts than here. We just want to I would like to put that right there. Okay, if I can get that to line up there, it'll line up over there. All right. Let's just get this going. You can just make them right here. Right. We'll just make them right here. And put them right here. One, two, three. Four, 5, 6. You know what? I'm just gonna 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'm looking for the floor piece on the toolbar. There it is. Okay, we're just gonna make this floor go out that way. That looks good. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm wanting to put out 12 of these. 10, 11, and 12. I think that's perfect. And then I might just make some room over here. Back this off a little. That looks good. Just add a little bit of floor. I like that. I guess we went one more back, didn't we? Alright, we can do that. And with that, we're just gonna push you back a little. And I'm gonna get a block here. And I'm gonna run it right back here. Which is fine. And push that back a little. Get off my floor. And I'm going to come over here to where we got this exit line for copper. Yep. We got an exit line for iron. I'm just going to take this away here. Head straight back and over. Yeah, there's no assembler in front of me there. And I thought I had this all cleared off. I guess we just had this last minute area to clean up. I am just making a new bus line right here of copper and iron. And just like that, the copper's taking an extra loop. Right on. Now, just to keep things going, oh, that's good. Alright. We're going to make basic parts here. Iron frame, copy, delete, paste, paste, grab floor because I accidentally deleted the floor, and place. After the iron frame came gears, copy, delete, paste. After gears came copper frames, copy, delete, and place. After copper frames was copper wire, copy, delete, get out of delete mode, paste, drop, place floor. Get back in there. After that, copper components. Copy. Delete. Paste. Last one. Well, that's got to be the mechanical component. Alright, copy. Nope. Copy. Delete. Paste. And with that, we just start spreading the green around. Okay, he takes 2 ingredients, 2 ingredients, 1 ingredient, 1 ingredient, 1 ingredient, oh, missed. 1 ingredient. Actually, I think all the rest of these just take 1 ingredient, don't they? Yep. Just the 1 ingredient. Alright. And then we got exits out the front. And we're going to group these up and we're going to ship them out to our new plant. And this will be the basic parts plant. It's small, it's quaint, and it has its own copper and iron supply. And we can increase it if it needs more. But for now, we're just going to give him what he wants. We could build a nice building here and have him do that as well. I didn't think about that. But I didn't think about that till now. I mean, the basic parts plant, you know, it's just, the question is how many assemblers do you really need to keep up with the demand for those basic parts? Well, let's find out together. And this will make things go faster on the other side at freight. This is the most complicated part of regular parts because we did the processors. Well, we did everything more complicated at the advanced parts place. And now we just scoop them together. I'm going to scoop them together, and I'm going to go all the way over to here. All right. We might need to clear some room around the elevator. I don't think we've ever really done much here. Or gave it much thought. Well, the fuel is coming. There's proof. And I probably put all those here when I had the yellow inserters. One stack insert can keep up with that. You know what? I probably should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And what number is freight's 11? So we're just shipping out to number 11. And I want to start right there. I'm going to delete this, and I'm going to let that just do its thing. And with that, we start in on the next one. I think it'd be better if I just kept growing the line tall in this area for now. And then I can drop it down and finish it off right here, like that. And I'm going to put some more floor down. So, looks like that. I'm going to line up this elevator area, like that. Just going to put some lights in here in general. Get this place lit up for you. Skip to place 1, skip to place 1, skip to place 1. That's kind of my pattern. Sometimes I just don't hover as high as I want to. Skip to place 1. I hit the wrong side. Do I fix it? No. Okay. Wow, it's really bright right there. we grab that conveyor belt. We're gonna have to just get rid of a balloon or two or three. And I cannot turn down that glare. This area just right here is just it's lit up. Must be spotlights coming off of this factory. Anyhow, we're just gonna grab these parts and add them to the bus line out of here. And almost had it. We're off. That's looking good. So basic parts plant. Just gonna patch up the floor a little here. Hitting those spots that I missed, I guess. Can I fit through there? Yes, I can. Alright. Now we go to toolbar 1. That's where I keep that conveyor belt. And I come up here. Yep, that way. And just double click LB. And it draws me up and over. RB curves. Up and over we go. A little bit of a curve. Down. And around. And we are there. Alright, I'm going to pull out the gun and I want to hover up. And this little area here, I'm just going to get rid of it. I think it might get in the way of the next line. I think it was the elevated area for the tutorial computer. It's supposed to be a research computer. It's like the only one that you find all by itself. So far. So I gotta look up because it's too bright. I want it to go right. So we just start there. Double click. Double click. Double click in the LB to get it. I guess you gotta have your center view just elevated above where it is for it to go up. Oh, no, I gotta turn. And RB to turn, LB to transform. So if you double click there and you look down, it will quickly move you down. Now we join the troops and ride the lines. Alright. This means we only have one left. Can we go the other direction? Let's try. Alright, so here we are. And we bring it on up. And over. Up and over. This is my wall of basic parts. Now if I want to add any more, I'm going to put them right behind the old ones and just stack these lines down the side channels. So if I need 4, I can add 2 more assemblers right there. 6, 2 more assemblers right there. 6 is all I have made room for, I think. Oh, then I run into this wall of parts and say, "Oh, excuse me." And it should all be good. Yeah. We're shipping those parts out. Let's go to freight. And I think that's going to use up the rest of these slots. So if we need new stuff, then we might have to make it here on site, but if it's from plants, oh gosh, we'll just have to get rid of one of these. That's all there is to it. But we're not going to plan for that. We're moving forward. And with this, we add the iron frame. You know what? I think it'll just be faster to find everything off of the iron frame, because then when you go to change the recipe, it'll already be set to iron frame. The iron gear. The copper wire. Give me that. Give me that. The copper frame. The copper component. There we go. And the last one, but not least, mechanical components. Give me that iron frame. Give me. There we go. And now we go through our list here, down to parts. And we find these iron frames, and we wonder why it will not let us put them in the elevator. I guess the elevator is just... Oh, now it's all ready to have parts put in? Okay. Take the iron frames, the iron gears, the copper wire, the copper frames. Don't forget these mechanical components. Oh, we're going to have to make electrical components here on site. Yep. But at least we got all the parts for it. Alright, so how full was this bus line? It needs one more line. So we add to it. That means you need to go up and over, just like that. We put the top on this bus line. I'm going to need more conveyor belts. I just don't have that many. One, two, three, four. There we go. Let's go get rid of some conveyor belts. Play on the beach. Yay! Alright. New bus line. We're going to run out this way. And we're just going to go up there. Oh, I need to go over one at the corner. Yes, we're going to turn here because our bus line is straight ahead. Now that's a smooth fit. like a smooth criminal. Alright, I'm going to put another line right here on top of that, running backwards. And we can see the gears, iron gears are coming in. Yeah. And we're just going to stay right on top of this line. And drop down and grab some copper wire. Now, we're going to add copper frames. And just run down this bus line of gears that are already backed up. Well, went too far. And place the line. I'm going to add another line right here. And take it all the way back. We have made wire frames, iron gears, copper frames, and these are the copper components. And now it's time for the mechanical components. The de la resistance. And it's also going to be the top of this bus line, isn't it? Yes, it is. So with that, we have completed the basic parts bus line. Got the iron frames, iron gears, copper wire, copper frames, copper components. I think it's looking good. Alright. If you like what you see, do like and subscribe. And we'll be back with more. Thanks. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.